When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop?
Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. Good start to this one for them. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Second and inches at the 36-yard line.
Ready, set.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolf. Past the 60, past the 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Chop 60, chop 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Bronco. Chop alert, chop alert. Viking, 18. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it. Third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He has it at the 13. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Ready. Black, red, yellow. White, white. Green jack. Ready?
To throw here on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. A lot of space ahead. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Indy! The Colts don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Walker. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go. Crack ball 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Get up.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
60 Maverick. Come on. Cowboy 8. Viking 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Trouble. 38. Claws red. Set.
From the red zone on 1st. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Let's go now. 45. White. Edo blue. Blue striker. Ready?
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Black, 95. Smash. Red.
Third and long for him here. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
6 yards. It's
Striker. 3. Strike 2. Ready?
They're going to try to throw for it. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points.
the kicker on for the
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. On the return, this is Etienne. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
19. Back. 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it sets up second down.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Walker looking to throw. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes. To connect, Brock. It's third down.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
They'll air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been...
He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. The Colts pick it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Down. Ready.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now. 10 black, blue striker. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Fits it through the middle. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 20-zip lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Okay, ready?
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now off the play action. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. The Colts have taken the early lead. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
On the ready.
We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you that their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Jaguars 6.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
Kickoff for the Jaguars.
He fields it from the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 52 bull. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Completed over the middle. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Red, cycle.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Left side into the hands of Warren. He's got it in the red zone. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Throwing here, Walker. Hauled in by Musgrave. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
10 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Pass the 60.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Walker to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, let's go now. Cowboy 80. Rig alert, rig alert. Go street.
Throw here, 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
60 by 10
at the 38-yard line.
Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 Viking, 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. 30. Hits the 20. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, this is Etienne. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to the air following that pick 6. He's got a man left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard
Now
line.
Walker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Okay.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready.
Again, throw out of the gun. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd in inches. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Lawrence got it. Complete. He's got room to roam. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a full 40 yards on the play clock and a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Yellow. Black. Drill. 52.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Go left side, cut by Douglas. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. On the return, this is Etienne. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Bronco, 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. On target to Musgrave. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Cup 19, Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Walker escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, kid, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Mustang, 7, Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. My man, my man. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
1260, 1260. Warriors 70. Go win him, go win him.
Here's the snap on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Dragon 60. Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
Walker setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Panther 60. 10. Buffalo 18.
Here's Walker. Going deep here for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Shotgun now on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
So first down from the 41.
Blue striker. Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Claws red. Hut.
He's going to throw it. And he has this down to the 34. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch,
Ready.
and that quarterback will find you again.
10 black. Slide blue.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Set.
From the red zone on first. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away. We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Go. Ready, ready.
One final shot before the half. This is a heater going deep. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Black. Black 40. Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Right. Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Steel. Black. Set.
Throwing from the gun. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And now they face 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch
43.
falls incomplete.
Striker. 3-3. Set.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Hits his tight end on the corner out. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
22 Nino.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go now. 19 shot. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Walker to throw. That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set. Go.
Tootin headed left. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Got it. Ready? Trap 50. Trap 50. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Third. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing a 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. He's got it at the 24. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Black 40.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Connects with the open man downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready?
Pass play on 1st and 10. On and quick, and they bring it down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd down.
Fight 60. Claws red. Zulu black. Set.
They'll throw it. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
Jaguars 17.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. On the return, this is Etienne. This makes it up to the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready. Ready.
Walker. That's complete to Musgrave. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ranger, 70 Ranger, Bronco 80. 70 Lions.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
7-yard gain. And the Jaguars.
Now Walker. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Here we go, shot. 65 catch, 65. Rig alert, rig alert.
Check call, check call.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw, Walker. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Jaguars into punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
29-yard line.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Jaguar football, but this slate, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome.
Okay, ready?
All set now. First and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go, go.
They're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
68. Ready?
Throwing here, Walker. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Ready,
Third and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3. It's fourth
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Hawk 70, trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
Desperation time here. Finds the in route complete. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, then I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Blue 32.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That's more on the quick slant. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
Their own 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Walker. Connection made with his running back down the middle. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And the Colts are able to bring in the kid. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Grip. Ready.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Near the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 20.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Striker. 3-3. Hut.
Complete on the option. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts keep running away with this. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts grow their lead yet again. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Down. Ready, ready.
Walker setting up to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let go.
Walker looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Warriors 70. Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It is caught left side. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Throw left side, complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Seven Pirates. Hip it up.
Sticking to the air here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hawk 70.
Air it out on third. Hits his running back. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. On his little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, bro.
Yeah, it's going to have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Come on, set. Claws red. Yellow. 43.
They're going to pass it here. Riding by his back. It's Jacobs. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at
Okay,
the
Black.
11-yard line.
43 rail.
Tight dog.
Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Good. 52.
Yard pickup. Brings up second and
On second down, Jacobs. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Jackson.
Gotta hurry this to the line.
it's a gain of a
22
yard.
meter.
And it's third down.
Claws 10.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it